What's up, everybody? So the other night I went to see the movie Hereditary. You know, it's been getting good reviews. There's been a lot of hype around it. A lot of times when a great horror movie comes along, of course people want to compare it to The Exorcist. A lot of people consider that like one of the scariest movies of all time. I don't know if I completely agree with that, but you know, regardless though, because there was so much hype surrounding it, and I do like Toni Collette as an actress as well, I decided to check that out. And I'll say real quick, no spoilers of course, and I know you didn't expect a movie review, but this is going to be very quick here. That movie, to me, even though people are comparing it to The Exorcist, I really think it's more apropos to compare it to Rosemary's Baby, because just story elements to an extent. It's not like a retelling of that movie or anything, but I think that's a more fair comparison. And if I had not seen Rosemary's Baby, then I probably would have liked Hereditary a lot more. But since I've seen both movies, and I think Rosemary's Baby just did some things more effectively, I think that's why I didn't enjoy Hereditary as much. And then also, there are some moments that are supposed to be scary, but they were kind of goofy though. Like, I couldn't really take them serious, and some people were giggling at certain moments in the theater, and it's not that, it wasn't that nervous type of giggling. It was because some things actually did look more silly than scary. So I mean, it did have a few good creepy moments, but it felt like almost nothing was going on for the first half, and really almost 3/4 of it, it felt like nothing much was going on. I saw where it was going eventually, but it just took so long to get there, and then just not enough scares. But I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but maybe not one you want to rush out to the theater for. But no, regardless of all that, you know, getting back to the focus of this video, before I went to the theater, I did go to Toys R Us. Again, mine is still open. I think they got like maybe another week and a half to 2 weeks left. I think they basically close at the end of this month. So I didn't film because I've been there recently and not a whole lot to see on the shelves. But you hear the bag. I did pick up some items here. And one item I picked up, I almost got this the last time I was there, and they had plenty of these. I was very picky about the box though, because I'm like, since they had so many, let me find one that's in great condition. And here we have the New Day 3-pack Toys R Us exclusive. And like I've said previously, I'm not a big WWE fan. I watch clips here and there, but I think these guys are just hilarious. And you know, Xavier Woods or Austin Creed, I do check out his YouTube channel, Up Up Down Down, which is a video game focused channel, and he has a lot of the WWE stars that come through and they play games and they do challenges, and all sorts of stuff is going on his channel. So I really do like that that channel. But yeah, I've watched clips of the New Day. I think they're pretty funny. I know that some people, their act is getting kind of old, but I still think they're pretty funny and they work great together. And I do like the look of this 3-pack. And I don't have too many WWE pops. I basically just have this now. I also have the $1 Million Man Chase figure, thanks to a friend. And then I got Brock Lesnar from Walmart, which I found, and Jake the Snake Roberts. I was really trying for the Chase, but I got the common, which is all good. But yeah, that's it, I think, for wrestlers that I have. I still need to get a Sasha Banks one. I am a fan of Sasha Banks, and her pop is a common, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to track it down. I don't know, I just keep letting it slip my mind, but I definitely do need to get that pop eventually. It'd be great if I could ever get that signed, but oh well. And Sasha Banks actually appears on Up Up Down Down sometimes as well. The next figure here is actually Adorbs, which I'm surprised I don't have already. And you hear my voice fading some because I was looking back. I'm like, yeah, it's just surprising that I never picked this one up. But here we have the Harley Quinn Bombshell Dorbs. And as a matter of fact, I just recently got the pop figure, because I almost started to pass on the pop because I was seeing some poor paint jobs. But then I finally, you know, went for it and I got it, and I'm happy with it. You know, I'm happy with the pop, and I'm happy with this Dorbs here as well. Trying to think of what else I have. I do know how I have, it's not pictured here because it was Hot Topic exclusive. I do have the Poison Ivy Chase Dorbs as well. Not really worried about the others here. You know, that'll be alright. And then I got some mystery minis as well, just because, I mean, I know these were dirt cheap. As a matter of fact, I have 3 mystery minis here, and I'll go ahead and let you all know. Usually I don't say how much I spend, but just to give you an idea of where the sales are right now at Toys R Us, to get this 3-pack, you know, of the New Day the Bombshell Dorbs, and then the 3 mystery minis that I'm holding right now. All together it was like $22, which, you know, that's nothing pretty much, you know. So I mean, because originally this 3-pack was like at least $20 by itself, you know, originally. So pretty good deal. But the minis that I have here, these are all from Thor Ragnarok. Now, if you follow my channel, you know, you've heard me say before that I really wasn't as crazy about that movie as a lot of other people. I thought it was alright. I think it tried for comedy way too much though, and it really undercut what should have been some powerful moments, like well, let me not give spoilers in case for some reason somebody hasn't seen it yet, but there's at least 2 major events that happened that should have been powerful, and they just weren't, because they went for too much silliness, basically, and it is just tough to take any of it serious at all. But you know, I mean, it still has some entertainment value to it, and I definitely do like some of the characters. So you see the figures here that are possible to get, and what I basically did is I went for the heaviest boxes, because of course I would like to get Gladiator Hulk. That'd be cool. Surtur would be cool as well, and you know, whoever else is fine. Let's go ahead and get into it and see what I ended up with. And I really wish they had more mystery minis, but that Toys R Us was just so cleaned out. Like as far as their Marvel Legends is concerned, all they had left is 2, like I saw maybe 2 or 3 different characters, definitely characters that are not hugely popular. The only one I even considered almost picking up was Morbius, but I'm not a big enough fan of that character. So yeah, we got Hulk here. Yeah, I felt the brush, you know, on the top of the helmet there right away. So yeah, with all these being heavy, I figured one of them had to be Gladiator Hulk. So yeah, I actually do like the look of that. That's pretty cool. Although I gotta say though, I know Thor Ragnarok is a popular movie, but I still see a lot of Gladiator Hulk being made, and I think people need to get back to doing some other variants of Hulk, especially some that have not been represented yet, you know, as far as statues and figures go. So yeah, Gladiator Hulk is cool, but you know, I would just like to see some more variety going on with Hulk as well. Okay, so next up here, and I'll tell you what, if this was a mixed up case, I didn't realize, I wasn't thinking about this, there could be a chance of getting a double, but I don't think that'll happen. We'll see. This is Loki. This has definitely got to be Loki here, because I could feel the horns. Yep. So got Loki, and that is cool there. Now the pops that came from the Marvel Collector Core box of Loki and Thor, I had those because I was subscribed to the Collector Core when it was still a subscription box, but I ended up trading those away to Captain Charisma, just because I knew he would appreciate them more than I did, you know. And that happens sometimes with my collection. I may have something, but if I'm not really crazy about it and I know somebody else really wants it, somebody that I'm really cool with, you know, then I will do a trade or whatever. You know, I'll work that out with them. So this has got to be, what's his name? Is it Meek? This guy here, which you know, he still could possibly happen as SDCC exclusive. We're about to find out though very soon here. And by the way, I know some people will ask, even though it's funny, you know, some people will ask me if I've seen certain things, but if it comes officially from Funko, then yes, I've definitely seen it. So of course I did see the anime wave for SDCC. Yep, there he goes. Like I said, I think his name is Meek. I have to look that up to be sure. But yeah, I do like that. And I just realized with these mystery minis, they don't actually have Korg, his buddy. But yeah, remember, as SDCC exclusive, it's possible that there might be Korg with Meek, and if you've seen the movie, you can kind of guess how they'll look together. He looks pretty cool though. I actually like the look of him, even though they probably should have made him smaller, because I mean, look at the size there. What is going on with his feet? Oh, his feet are very uneven. Do they bend or something? Like, I don't know what's up with that. His feet are made very uneven there. But just his size though, he's like almost as large as Gladiator Hulk. If I can lean him there. Yeah. But yeah, his design is really cool, but yeah, he just probably should have been a little bit smaller, more to scale there. And honestly, even Gladiator Hulk and Loki are probably too close in size, but I know that's tough to do with mystery minis. So yeah, overall I'm happy with these. These look pretty cool. I will find a spot for them over in my Marvel section there. But oh yeah, like I was saying though, yeah, the news that's starting to come out about SDCC, of course I'm going to stay up on that. you know, I'm not like a big anime fan, but I like the designs of what they've done so far with those anime figures. I think anime fans should be pretty happy about what's going on with SDCC. One, and you'll probably hear me say this in Funko News too, one odd duck within that selection is the heavy metal figure, but I think they just put it there because it may not fit necessarily perfectly in another wave. I know it's technically not considered anime, even though the animation seems somewhat anime inspired, just the style of it and how there's a lot of stillness at times. So yeah, I think they just basically fit that there because it didn't quite fit anywhere else, you know. So yeah, we'll definitely see what else is going on in terms of that. Of course, I'll stay up on that with Funko News. These are the items that I got at Toys R Us, and then yesterday, from the time of this recording, I actually went to Power Comics, which is, I call it my local comic shop, even though it's not really so local. It is the drive. It's like, I don't know, somewhere between half an hour to like 45 minutes to get there, but it's usually worth it though. So I went there because I was trading in some items that basically just didn't really fit in my collection anymore. And then I realized also that I accidentally bought one pop twice. I got to do better at keeping track of things, you know. So yeah, I traded a few items and I picked up some Marvel Legends. And what was cool is that I had enough trade value to where I didn't have to spend a dime out of pocket. So the first one here, this one I definitely have been wanting. I feel like a viewer said that they might send me this one, but I didn't want to wait on that. And you know, sometimes people, I appreciate when people say that they're going to send things, but you know, some people don't always follow through, and I'm not criticizing because things come up in people's lives. I understand that, but yeah, I just, you know, didn't want to wait and miss out on this since they only had one left here. So we have here Spider-Man Noir. I really like the look of this figure, and I'm really tempted to actually take him out and put the guns in his hand. I think he looked pretty cool with the guns in his hand. It's kind of crazy to see any version of Spider-Man holding guns, but yeah, I really like this storyline too. I actually have the collected edition. I think I still have it, and it was a pretty good story overall. I really don't remember all the details of it, but I just like the look of the character a lot. So really glad to finally have this one. You can see him on the back there with the guns in hand. That's just such a cool costume. It almost reminds me a bit of Venom, but I like the jacket along with it. Yeah, that's awesome. You see the rest of the wave here, this Build-A-Figure of Lizard. That's pretty cool. But the other figures here, I do have Mysterio, of course, but I'm not really interested in the other ones. I actually saw Spider-Punk already marked down in price at a GameStop, but I still passed on it because I just, like I said, I'm not too interested. Now, Prowler is a maybe, because I've looked into the background of that character and he sounds kind of interesting, so maybe if I come across Prowler again I might pick him up. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, very happy to have Spider-Man Noir. The next one here is one I kind of figured I would get this eventually, and it does look pretty cool. We have here Iron Man, and this is from the Infinity War wave you see there. So yeah, I had a feeling I was going to get this one eventually because I mean, I wanted some variant of Iron Man, so might as well go with the more recent one here. Although I may look and see what older Marvel Legends they have of Iron Man, and if any of them is obtainable. In terms of the design, I do like the look of it overall, but these hard lines right here where the legs collect, I'm not so crazy about that. I wish they didn't have such hard lines there. But other than that, it's pretty cool. Well, one more nitpicky thing here. The sort of the light on his chest, I think, could look a little bit better. I don't know, it just looks kind of dull there. But, you know, overall, this is a cool figure. Definitely represents him well. Armor is pretty true to the latest armor that he wore. I think it's called like the Bleeding Edge armor or something like that. But, you know, it has all that nanotechnology going on and everything. Pretty cool. And I do like that it has, of course, the, you know, the blasters being represented there that you can play with. Let me see if they show it on the back. Yeah, you see one of them in his palm there. Now, the other figures here. So I have Iron Man now. I already have Iron Spider. I also have Proxima Midnight. Got Taskmaster. And the Serpent Society figure there as well. So I'm very close to being able to actually do the Build-A-Figure of Thanos. And of course I realized this in store. So I did ask them, you know, what other figures they had from this wave. They had Songbird. And yeah, you know, I really don't know much about this character. I'm gonna have to read up on her too, or at least, you know, find a YouTube video about her background. So like I said, I really don't know much about her, and she does have, it looks like Phoenix type wings going on back there behind her. Yeah, it really does remind me of Phoenix, you know, Jean Grey. So I'm not sure what it's all about. I have to look her up and see what she's all about. As a matter of fact, let me check here because they do have information on the back. So it says a cacophony of skill and supersonic powers make Melissa Gold the high-pitched hero songbird. Oh, and then they just have that in different languages. So that's not a huge help. You know, I need to know like who she's associated with, if she's part of the team, and just, you know, I got to learn more about her background. But yeah, since I had Songbird, the only one I'm missing is Captain America. Unfortunately, they didn't have him at Power Comics. He'd already sold out. So I need to track down Captain America, and then I don't know, I might actually do the Build-A-Figure of Thanos, because that figure does look really cool. And I know Build-A-Figures, once they're together, they have pretty decent value, but I'm not looking to, you know, resell or anything like that. I think it just would be cool to have them, though. And I still don't know if I'll ever get into unboxing these figures and posing them and all of that. I just don't know if I would be any good at really doing that. Although I will say, now, I do have an extra of a figure. I picked this up in case anybody I know needed it, and it turns out that nobody needed it. So yeah, I ended up with an extra Taskmaster, and I do still have one for that, you know, to keep in box. It's up on my wall along with my other Marvel Legends figure. So this one I think will be the first Marvel Legends that I actually unbox, you know, actually take it out of the box and maybe try to figure out how to pose it. And it's just because I have an extra one that nobody I know needed. Also, you see here that the sword has come out of place, and I know it seems nitpicky, but that actually does affect value on a figure when everything is not in its place within the box. So yeah, because of that, I think I probably will unbox this at some point, and who knows, you might actually see this in the background someday. There are some more Marvel Legends on the way that I'm definitely interested in. I think it's basically a Venom wave. I know they got Venom, Carnage, even Spider-Ham looks better than I thought he would, you know, so that wave is going to be pretty interesting. So I'm looking forward to that, really starting to get into Marvel Legends. And you all let me know, you know, I know a lot, you know, most people watching this are probably pop collectors, but let me know, what else are you into collecting? Are you into Marvel Legends as well? Are you into Q-Figs? Just like, what else are you into? Now, I know some people are strictly all about pops, but to me, I just like to mix it up. So yeah, just let me know what else you are into. And thank you all for checking out this video. I probably am going to have another unboxing video. It'll probably be a very quick one tomorrow. You know, but just basically before the next Funko News video, there'll probably be another video up. So be on the lookout for that. And of course, I will do a midweek Funko News video, because by then we should know at least 2 waves of what's going on with SDCC, you know, so we'll see what it looks like. I'm really interested on what Funko's going to reveal next. I know everybody's on the edge of their seat, so yeah, this is a pretty exciting time to be a collector. But again, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you all again real soon.